Good morning, students. Today we are going to study about the topic wastewater story. About the wastewater. Okay, we are going to study about the story of wastewater. You all know about wastewater, right? How wastewater looks like? Black, brown color, right? It is black brown water that goes down the drain from sinks, showers, toilet, laundries, is also dirty. So it is called what? Waste water. Wastewater is in black brown color that goes down the drains from sinks, showers, toilet, laundries. It is also dirty. So it is called what? Waste water. Okay. This used water should not be wasted. We must clean it up by removing what? Pollutant. Okay. We not wasted this type of waters. It should be clean and removing some pollutants for our health. Okay. Then water our lifeline. Without water we can't live. Clean water is a basic need of all human being that we all know, right? Then clean water that is fit for, unfortunately, not available to all because there is 1 billion of people has no access of safe drinking water. There are more population, so clean water is not fit for all people. This account for a large number of water related diseases and also even death occurs because of drinking waste water. Okay, you want to drink what? Clean water. People, even children, walk for several kilometers to collect what? Clean water. Nowadays there are the increasing scarcity of fresh water due to population growth and also pollution, industrial development. In industrial and all, they are what? The wastes are mixed with what? Sea water, river, pond, etc. In that area only people are collecting good waters. Because of that diseases occurs. Okay. So only they have given what? Because of pollution, population growth, industrial development, these occurs. Okay. Then realizing the urgency of the situation on the World Water Day on March 22nd, 2005, the General Assembly of an United Nations proclaimed the period 2005 to 2015 as an International Water for Life Water Day. Okay, it is an International Water Day. They have given an action called Water for Life. Okay, during this decade aim to reduce what? Half the number of people who do not have what? Access to safe drinking water. They put an effort to reduce the half number of people who do not access to safe water. Then cleaning of water is a process of removing pollutant before it enters and water body or is reused. This process of wastewater treatment is commonly known as what? Sewage treatment. It takes place in several stages. Okay, cleaning of water is a process of what? Removing pollutant from water bodies or it is reused. This process of wastewater treatment is called what? Sewage treatment. Okay, this is took place in several stages. Then what is about sewage? Sewage is a wastewater released by home, industry and also hospital offices and other uses. Okay, it also include what? Rainwater that have run down the street during a storm or heavy rain. Sewage is not nothing but a drainage. Okay, it is a drainage. The wastewater released from home, industries, hospitals, offices, etc. It include rainwater also. The water that washes off roads and rooftops, carries harmful substances with it. Sewage is a liquid waste. Most of it is water, which has what? Dissolved and suspended impurities present in it. Okay, then they have given one activity. The sewage is a complex mixture containing what? Suspended solid, organic and also inorganic impurities. Okay, nutrients, saprophytes and diseases causing bacteria and other microbes. They have given some diseases. Okay, organic impurities. Why organic impurities occurs by from where human faces, animal waste, oil, then urea, pesticides, herbicides, fruit and vegetable waste, etc. Inorganic impurities are what? There are many impurities that we know. Organic impurities are natural things. Inorganic impurities are nitrates, phosphates, metals, etc. Then nutrients, phosphorus and nitrogen. Then bacteria. What are bacteria? Causes diseases, fibrobia, cholera, which causes cholera, and smell salmonella, paratyphi, then which causes what? Typhoid. There are some bacteria. What are they? Vibrio, cholera, which causes what? Cholera, and salmonella. Then paratyphi, which causes what? Typhoid, and other microbes are such as protozoans, which causes what? Dysentery. Okay, they have given some virus and bacteria and also their diseases. From there, they are causes what? Diseases and all. Okay, then the next topic is water freshens up and eventful journey. Okay, in a home or a public building, generally one set of pipe bring what? Clean water, and other set of pipes takes place away what? Wastewater. Okay, there are many pipe connection. One set contain what? Clean water, and the other set contain what? Wastewater. I have given one video for you, okay, for clear understanding. The seeing the video you can understand clearly. So I have given what? One example video for that, okay, for this topic. And also I have given one activity video also for you. Okay.
Sewerage and treatment of polluted water. In this module, let us learn about sewerage and treatment of polluted water. First, let us discuss about sewerage. The provision of drainage by sewers is called sewerage. Generally, at home we find one set of pipes that brings clean water and another set of pipes that removes wastewater. This is done by the network of pipes called sewers that form sewerage. Sewerage is a transport system that carries sewage from the point of source to the point of disposal, the treatment plant. Manholes are located at every 50 meter to 60 meter in the sewerage, at the junction of two or more sewers, and at points where there is a change in direction. Now, let us learn about treatment of polluted water. Let us now perform an activity to understand how the polluted water is treated. Now, add some grass pieces or pieces of some vegetables or fruits, small amount of a detergent, and a few drops of an ink. Now close the jar tightly with the cap and shake it well, and let the mixture stand in the sun for 2 days. After 2 days, shake the jar again and pour a small sample into test tube. Label this test tube as before treatment. Now, take an aerator which we use in aquariums and place it in the jar to bubble air through the sample in the glass jar. Allow an overnight aeration. The next day, when aeration is complete, pour the sample into another test tube. Label it as after aeration. Now, take a filter paper and fold it as a cone. Now, wet the paper with tap water and then insert the cone in a funnel. Place the funnel in a beaker and place layers of sand, fine gravel and then medium gravel in the funnel. Now, pour the remaining aerated liquid through the filter into the beaker carefully. Pour a sample of the filtered water into another test tube and label it as filtered. Now, pour another sample of the filtered water into a fourth test tube. Add a small piece of a chlorine tablet. Mix well until the water is clear. Label the test tube chlorinated. Similarly, polluted water is treated in several steps. However, in actual filtration plant, filter paper is not used. The sand filter is several meters deep. Now, observe the order and appearance of all the 4 samples in the test tubes carefully and note down your observations.
Then the next topic is wastewater treatment plant. About wastewater treatment plant. Treatment of wastewater including physical, chemical and biological process which remove what? Physical, chemical and also biological waste. Okay, physical, chemical and biological waste that contaminates what? Wastewater. The first point is wastewater is passed through bar screens, large objects like rags, sticks, cans, plastic packets and also napkin or removed from the wastewater. These wastewater treatment plant passes through screens. These are removed from the wastewater. Then water that goes to the grit and sand removal tank. The speed of the incoming wastewater is decreased to allow what? Sand, grit and also pebbles to settle down. This machine is used to what? This helps to settle down some unwanted waste. Then water is then allowed to settle in large tank which is sloped towards the middle. Solids like phases settled at the bottom and are removed with scraper. This is called was sludge. Okay. A skimmer removes the floatable solids like oil and grease are removed by the skimmer. Water so cleared is called what? Clarified water. By this process we are what? Cleaning water. That is called what? Clarified water. The sludge is transformed to the separate tank which is decomposed by an anaerobic bacteria. The biogas produced in the process can be used for fuel and also produce electricity also. These waste waters. From that we are in the waste we are generating what? Biogas, fuel and also produce electricity also. Air is pumped in the clarified water to help what? Aerobic bacteria to grow. Bacteria consume what? Human waste, food waste, soaps and other unwanted matter still remaining in clarified water. Okay. Then after several hours, the suspended microbes settled at the bottom of the tank. The water is then removed from the top. Okay. The unwanted waste are settled at the bottom of the tank and the above water are removed from the top. Okay. The activated sludge is about 97% water. The water is removed from the sand drying bed or machine. Dried sludge is used as manure, returning organic matter and nutrients to the soil. For plants growth and all, we are using this type of manure. Then the treated water has a very low level of organic materials and suspended matter. It is discharged in what? Seawater, air, river and also ground. Okay. A treated water has a low level of organic matter. So it is suspended matter. It is discharged into what? Sea, river and also ground. Nature cleans it up further. Okay. Finally, nature cleans it up. Sometimes it may be necessary to disinfect what? Water with chemicals like chlorine and also ozone before releasing it into distribution system. Then become an active citizen. How we are becoming an active citizen to clear waste water. Waste generation is a natural part of human activity, but we can limit the type of waste and quantity of waste produced. Okay, we want to reduce the type of waste and the quantity of the waste produced. Often we have what? Been repelled by offensive smell, then sight of open drainage. The situation in the rainy season when the drain start overflowing, because of that there is a most unhygienic and unsanitary condition prevail. What? Flies, mosquitoes and other insect breed in it. In this area only mosquitoes and other flies, insect or breed, right? It is an unwanted waste water. Okay. Then in home, better housekeeping practices to avoid this type of wastewater. Okay. For that they have given what? Some points. One of the way to minimize or eliminate waste and pollutant at their source is to see what? Releasing down the drain. It not be stable in one place. We want to release down the drain. Then first point is cooking oil and fat should not be thrown down the drain. Okay, see the picture. You don't don't put the waste in the drain. Then it will block the pipes. So in a open pipe the flats clog the soil pores, reducing its effectiveness in filtering water. Throw oil and fat in the dustbin. Okay. Then chemicals like paint, solvent, insecticide, motor oil, medicine may kill microbes. They help purify water. So do not throw them down the drain. Okay. Then used tea leaves and also solid food remains, soft toys, cotton, sanitary towels, etc. should not be thrown in the dustbin. These waste clog the drains, so do not allow free flow of oxygen. This hammers what? Hams the degradation process. It stops the degradation process. Okay. So follow these in our home keeping practices. Okay. Then sanitation and diseases. Poor sanitation and contaminated drinking water causes what? Large number of diseases. Okay. So a vast number of people are still without sewage facilities. So a very large fraction of our people defecates in the open or dry river beds, on what? Railway tracks, near fields and many time directly in the water also. So untreated human excreta is a health hazard. So it may cause what? Water pollution, soil pollution, etc. Both the surface water and the groundwater get polluted because of these things. So groundwater is a source of water for well, tube wells, etc. It becomes what? Common route for water-borne diseases. What are the diseases? Cholera, typhoid, polio, etc. Okay. Then alternative arrangement for Sewage disposal. What are the alternative arrangement? To improve sanitation, low cost on-site sewage disposal system are being encouraged. Okay, example septic tanks, chemical toilets, composting pits. Septic tank are suitable for places where there is no sewages system for hospital, isolated buildings, etc. Some organizations offer what? Hygienic on-site human waste disposal technology. These toilets do not require what? Scavenging. Okay, scavenging. Excreta from the toilet seats flow through covered drain into the biogas plant. The biogas produce what? Source of energy. It is help for electricity, it produce electricity, and also it what gives, it is help for fuel also. Then sanitation at public places. In our country, fairs are organized periodically. So large number of people participate in them. In the same way, railway station, bus stops, and also airport, hospital. In the same way, what? Railway station and also bus depots and also airport, hospital, and many busy places, thousands of people visit them daily. So large amount of waste is generated in that place. So you want to dispose of properly, otherwise epidemics could break out. So the government has laid down certain standard of sanitation. Unfortunately, they are not strictly enforced. We want to do strictly, means it is clean. The area should be clean. Okay. Then how we contribute in maintaining sanitation at public places? We should not scatter litter anywhere. If there is no dustbin in sight, what we want to do? We should carry the litter home and throw it in a dustbin. Then what is the conclusion? A role to play in keeping our environment clean and healthy. So realize your responsibility in maintaining what? Water source in a healthy state. Adopting good sanitation practices should be our way of life. Okay, it is in our hands. You want to keep what? Good sanitation around us. Okay, clean environment should be around us. So our contribution is must for that. Okay, so you want to what? Follow some steps to control that. Okay, that's all about today's topic. Thank you.